Who you talking to, Willis? Or what you talking about, Willis? Oh, anyway, hello. How you doing today? Yeah, I was just come up here to play a little Minecraft. Was gonna go out and work in the yard, but the woman was like, "Well, you gotta watch your back, 'cause you are off today." And I was like, "Well, I'll be the judge of that." So I turned around and decided I'll go out and test out the waters. And I went out there and just walked around a little bit. And sure enough, my back was, a little twingy or whatever, because I don't know if I pulled my, if I twisted my back at work, or why you always have to be right about everything. Jeez, man. But anyway, I decided that I watched a little YouTube, and then I started looking through the channel, and I was like, nothing new, nothing new. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just play a little Minecraft. And I got up about 7 o'clock, and it's probably about 8 or 9 now. So I'm like, oh, well. Let's see, I'm doing good. I say hello to you. And she was right, you're getting up, and I am not getting up in age. Now quit saying I'm getting old. I'm not getting old. You're the one that's getting old. What are you, about 30 something now? Shoot, you're the one that's in age, getting up in age. I'm the one that's already past getting up in age. I should be like the old what was that? The old Mork and Mindy thing, where you're old first, and then you get young and stuff like that. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be where I fell to my death and broke my neck. Help! I gotta get back up there again. Yeah. So I'm just like, I was like, it's been hurting for about a couple weeks now. I guess it's kind of that kind of thing where it's like, I don't know, like I said, if I twisted it wrong. I did, we went to work out, and she said, well, make sure you work out now, you stretch and do all that stuff you're supposed to do. And I was like, I know what I'm doing. I don't need you telling me how to stretch and all that stuff. And sure enough, I did a little stretching, but it just seemed like I guess I didn't stretch enough or something. And maybe when I was working out, I twisted twisted wrong or something, but then it was worse. It's still about the same. It's still, it's a little bit better. It was the other, like, a couple days or whatever, last week sometime, it was hurting, just turning from side to side or something. It's on the right side of my back, and so I said, well, darn it, maybe, I twisted it or pulled a muscle or something like that. And then it's gone away. It seemed like it wasn't hurting me yesterday or at all, hardly. And so then she mentioned it this morning. I think it's that psychological thing. They always say you have the yeah, I knew it was a dog, but then when it looked at its face, I was like, dang, I didn't know it was that pretty of a dog. Shit. Looks almost like a real wolf. It's got yellow eyes, and you see it's supposed to be the ears, but that could be like the eyebrow arches or something, but it's probably the wolf. But I do have on the realistic or the other look to it, where it's more real looking and everything, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm just looking around trying to get some stuff, but yeah, I'll probably get her to, I'll probably, when I get ready to take my little nap, because I am a little tired, but, I don't want to, like, be totally, sleepy and all that stuff, but I'm going to try to take a nap in a little bit, just to, lay down and rest a little bit and try to, untwinge. I do have some muscle relaxers that are not addictive, I just take one of them, I just take one of, Oh, okay, okay. So blah 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 blah. Talk, talk, talk. Now I'm tired of hearing about you whining about your soreness and all that shit. What are you doing anyway? You know, what are you working on anyway? You know, I'm like, gee, thanks. You don't even care. Oh, I'm so depressed, so sad. Oh, what am I working on? Well, let's see here. Well, I was just looking in here for materials, basically, but I'm gonna run back to the house and I'll show you what I've done so far in the last couple days. Oh, get off my head! I'm trying to stand up. Oh, let me get the right tool here. Yeah, I kind of cheated. This is my creative and my survival world. And, well, I do need to mark this so I know where, you know, I can come back and find it later. Let's see, I better put one up here on the top up here so I know about where the thing is at. Yeah, I try to, okay. Now I gotta remember where I'm at. That's the only thing about maps nowadays. The way they've done the maps now, it's like, you know, they don't really. I mean, sometimes they give you a map at the beginning of the game, but other times they don't give you a map at the beginning of the game, and you have to go out and find it. Is that my spot? I think that's my spot right there. Yeah, that's my railroad track. So I wasn't too far from the entrance. Right there is where I went. I didn't go in that entrance, but I did go in that entrance over here. I better go down the right way because I'm in survival right now. I could cheat and go into creative mode, but I want to try to play as much as I can as natural and whatever as I can, you know, every so often try to play it the real way. But I made a video the other day, and I'll tell you about it again. But let's see, I'll just run through this to the house, and you can see this is, I don't know what happened. It's like the title of this campaign right here, or this whatever, is supposed to be the VR Minecraft in VR, because this is the world I made in VR. And then I don't know if I accidentally made a copy or if I went in somehow and changed the title somehow. But my other one that I look at, if I go on here, and I'll come back to it just a second, but you can see where, like, my title of this one, it'll say KPL, and I'm getting a weird thing. I'm getting a glitch every so often. You see where the words just changed. They went from, you know, different style of writing right there. But down here is the VR Minecraft that I started, and then somehow it changed that one to this one, and this one to that one. So it's like, this is my world I created here, and so it's like, oh, that's crazy, and, you know, stuff. I wish I could make mine look as good as that little world there, but it'd take a lot of work to get that. Cause he's got a little glass. It looked like he just came through and like I had a couple buckets of paint and just threw them up on the wall, and that's the design he came up with or something, because some of it looks good like that, but then other parts it's like, dang, man, you got a little bit of this on that section, and over here you got this color, and then you got that kind of section over there. Just like, it looks like he just, like, you know, ran out of paint and started painting with another one, then he ran out of paint with that, and so on and so on. But I know, okay, come on. I know this isn't PlayStation 5. Jeez, you can move a little bit faster. I would love to play this on the PS5, you know, because it does give you better graphics, and it's a little bit faster and shit like that than the PS4. But this is the PS4 Pro that I'm playing on, so it would be a little bit slower if I was doing the 4, you know. But yeah, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. But I do have a little glitching on. I don't know if it's just this one or if it's another game or something, but this is the inside of the house. Of course, you know, I've got, like, the way I designed, but this is mainly my upstairs way to the second floor, because I didn't really want to use up too much space in here building a second story, you know, elevator or a staircase. So this is like actually the front of the house over here, and that's the back of the house because it's got the, so you don't see the stairs going up. So that's like your backyard porch or whatever, you know, intro. And then this the one side, but I do have my one track going that way, and then on the other side over here, I've got another railroad track that I already worked on, and originally I don't know what happened, but I don't have any camera on. Originally this pathway, I had it designed where it was supposed to go all the way to that village and everything, but then you'll see in a little bit if I go out there and look at it, it's like it stops right there at the end of the brown part, and it's supposed to go all the way out over to there or something like that. So I don't know if, and maybe I designed two of these worlds and this is a copy or something. I changed the copy name to, you know, something else maybe, but originally that went all the way over to the village, and I had it set up where it could go, you know, I could throw stuff over here to the house and everything. But anyway, I do have some rose bushes go all the way completely around the side of the house, and then you have the stairway going up and stuff like that. Let's see, going in the house here. Okay, back. I do have like this, right now this is when I do my creative mode. I have like, I take all of my stuff that I got on me and put it in this box, and then this is the one ply. Oh, there's the glitch. See, it froze up on me where it's taking a couple seconds to load back up. There we go. And this is all the, you see I only got like one of each in there, so that way I can, you know, go out there and work on the train and work on all the stuff I want to build in the house and stuff like that. But it's weird when you look in there. You'd think you'd see a hole, but I guess it does have a hole in it. But just the way it looks, it's kind of like, doesn't really look 3D-ish. Let me see if I can get it a little bit higher. Let me see if I can get up on this one and open it. See, with that thing in the way, you can't really see inside the box. Let me see if I can turn it. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, not that. Yeah, it doesn't really, you can't really tell if it's like hollowed box or not or whatever, but then this is all so far my food, and this is all the plants and trees that I've put. That one didn't go down right away. That's crazy. Then all my extra crap, you know, that your spider webs and your records and all that crap that you get from chests, and all my materials so far. So I'm doing pretty good getting materials and stuff like that. And of course, you know, I'll show you some of the stuff. And then some of the new things that they have since I've been on here. Oh, well, that doesn't really show it that well, but yeah, some of the new things they have is like when you now when you do oh darn, where are they at? Are they in here? Now I probably have to go up here. Okay, and that's all the boards and everything. But they don't really show too much in here because of you don't have that many supplies and stuff. But they do have now like a clock or something that they didn't have before. The aardvark, or not aardvark, yeah, or whatever. The one that they everybody makes fun of, the little ant aardvark. I guess it's aardvark. I don't know what the hell it is. It's a thing that can curl up and looks like a speed bump when it's on the ground. But I do have all my tools that I work on, my cooking stuff. I got my bed over here. And then on this one over here is all the stuff that I, you know, put together before I decided to come down here and get the nether one. But you can see I use basically unbreaking, efficiency, and fortune on all my tools. And then on my weapon, you know, I have all that. And your meat mending is basically if every time you injure the weapon and use fortune, and you get those little green dot things that come back to you, that helps mend your weapons and stuff like that, or your tools, so you can keep them longer and stuff like that, like they're brand new all the time. And I do have a lot of track that I got from being underground, because I do have a I do have a, what do you call it? I do have one area that I went to where it had, I didn't even cut half these trees. These are all from underground at the underground train section and everything. Now over here you'll see this one says uploaded from downstairs. And then the other side over here, I could have went around the other way, but this is downloading to downstairs. So what this basically this is the easy one to do. It's like you come out here and you'll see I've got two versions of it. This is like maybe like one floor version, like let's say you're down here and you want to let's say I'll go up and make the stairs so we can go upstairs. And let's say you're upstairs and you're like, oh, I need to take all my winter clothes or my summer clothes or whatever and take them down and put them in the basement. And so instead of having to take them out of here and then go all the way downstairs this way and then put them in down here, you can basically just drop them in the top thing. Like I can drop it up here, like I'll put this this up there and you can see it's going down to 0, but down here it's loading up from 0 to that. And basically it's like you get the hopper sucks everything out of the bottom of it, and as long as it's pointing down, straight down like that, it's going to be sucked down that way. But then these, you basically, all you do is when you get your hopper, you squat down like this and you poke it in the back, or you point it to the back of that chest, and then that's why you see the little point on the front of it instead of on the bottom of it. And you can change it any way you want. See, I've got this one over here going straight down into the chest, and then that one's pointing in from the back. And you can do you can do a multi into one chest type thing like this. And I can put one on this side, I can put one on this side and stuff like that. So let's say like I had like, instead of a train station, you know, where I had tracks going in a certain way, I could have one bedroom up here, and then I could have like another bedroom up here, and I could have another bedroom up here, and then this would be like in the basement or whatever. And I wanted to put all my stuff, you know, from each bedroom. I didn't want to have to go, okay, let's walk over here. All right, let me grab all this stuff. Okay, now let me grab this stuff over here. You know, I could just basically open up this one and drop it, and it all come down into the bucket here. You know, and do the same thing in every room, so you don't have to keep carrying all this stuff around with you. And like I said, you know, this here is kind of neat. It's like if you put a block on top of this, anything heavy like a block will not allow you to open this up. But as soon as you get something out of the way that's heavy, now this here is heavy. It looks like it would block it because it's right on top of it. But this and glass will not stop it from opening. So that's pretty cool. But same setup, you know, you basically, and this is just a higher position here where you can say, okay, I'm like up on the top here, and then I'm down in the mine down there somewhere, and this is the mine basement, and that's the top level, sea level and everything, and you just drop it from there. And then of course your you know thing, and as long as you've got 2 across the top and 3 coming down, see, I can take this one. You can see there's not I used to build it completely around, but then I learned you can put block here, and if you wanted to put this in your wall or something like that instead, you could put it in the wall and put like the wood coming around it like that to, you know, go around the frame of it and everything. And that would be a lot, you know, that would be a lot easier to do. And what's funny though is like if I go in here, if they're still in here, I don't know if they're still in here, if they've come out, but I've got animals in here. They're trapped in here. I had a wolf in here, or dog in here, and he ended up killing all of the animals that were in here. So I got a bunch of chickens and stuff like that, and cows, and I need to like get them out of here. There's my wolf. See, I'm getting a little, oh, there's some extra meat here that I that the wolf killed and everything. I need to put, I need to come in here just for safety purposes. I need to put some railing around here so they won't fall off and die and everything. But yeah, I could. Let me go ahead and get me some animal stuff. I hate, no killing, no babies were killed in the making of this video. Haha, funny, whatever. All right, let's get him out of here. I don't want to, like, I don't want. Oh, that's right. Now go. Now he went in. Sometimes they go in, and sometimes they stay in here. But I'll just kill the small little chickens. Where they go? They already fell to their death. They knew I was coming to kill them, and so they ran off and jumped off to their death or whatever. Oh, let's see here. Come over here. Oh, where you go? See, he knows I'm trying to come and get him, so he's gonna run away so I can't kill him. And there, I don't see any more. I think they all hiding somewhere because they know I'm coming to get them. But anyway, I haven't been down here a while, but I'll probably make a video one day coming in here and everything. But let's go back in. And of course, my cow is outside again. Now don't go back in. Get out of there! Don't go back in there. I'm trying to save your life. Stay away! Don't go in the dark, or don't go towards the light, or whatever. But yeah, that's set up there. But that's how you set it up. And so when you go inside the house, it's like I've got it set up. If you have one gate open, one gate closed. Oh, come on, close the gate. What? Why won't? Oh, you got it. Okay. This will stop the horses and cows, I think, from coming in. No, I mean horses come in. Horses won't come in if you've got one gate open, but if you have one gate open, then all the other animals can come in. That's weird. It's like cows are just as big as horses, but the cows can come through, but then horses have to have both gates open. Oh, wait. Do I want to do that? Let's close it and go the other way. Now I think I want both of them to come in. Yeah, I want both of them to go out. There we go. Now it looks more real. See, the cows are going to come in now in my house. Hey! How you doing? I'm just coming in to see what food you got in here. But anyway, I'll show you the downstairs. But like I said, this upstairs, and if you look in here, you can see some bubbles and stuff. And you see the crate thing, and you can see how it's pointing into the back of the chest right there. And the way this is set up is I've got glass tube, and you can see how the glass tube goes over to here and stuff like that. So whatever I've got in it, it's going to come up, and then it's going to go this way and fall in there and get sucked down and go into the chest. And this just a glass case, so there's like pieces all the way across there. This one's crossed there. It's all encased in glass and stuff like that. And there, you can see down the basement. I didn't want to, completely dark it off or whatever, but anyway, then this, you're going down to the basement. The other one's coming up, but let's look down here, and without doing too much of the other stuff. Now this is downloaded from upstairs, so that's coming from up on the top one. And of course, as long as you have you design it just right, so you have to count exactly where you are. So you got one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right there, 8 right here. So then you count 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is 1. That's where the wall is, and then the actual thing is right here. And so basically, if I cut a hole in the wall here, boom. Oh, not too far. What did I do? Did I drop 2 of them in there? Well, they got sucked into this thing anyway right here. Yeah, it got sucked into here. Oh, did I lose my hopper? Oh, I broke my hopper. I think I broke my hopper. Yeah, I broke my hopper. So now I'm going to have to re-put it in. But let me see if I can. Okay, I got to put it back in so it'll go in. All right, get this thing out of my way. All right, put this in there. Now let's see if I can do this right. Oh, I might have to take out this top one. Yeah, I might have to take this top one without touching the dang other hoppers. I don't have to mess that one up. There we go. All right, and yeah, see, you can see how it's pointing down. So I got to put another one pointing down there. So let's see if I can do it right. You got to squat down. You got to make sure you point it down towards it. There, see, now you point down and you'll see it come straight down. So now that's how it works. So that's coming up from the ceiling. It's underneath the like this one is. You can see it's right up underneath it. See, there's one underneath it, and it sucks it down. So that's what it does. It sucks it down, and then it's coming down, and then this one points towards the box. You can barely see it, but you can see it right there where it's like you got a little bump underneath it, and it points to the inside of this. And of course you'll see I got the 2 bricks. Oh, no, not that. Get out of here. Shoot. Hate this thing, just so touchy. There. All right. Then I'm gonna put and then that's how it comes in from upstairs. So let me put my 2 pieces back in there so I close that up so you don't see the merchandise. Now this one here is a little bit bigger and complicated. These are just the trap doors, and if you lift it up, it kind of gives it kind of a look where you can still see it and everything, but it's like, oh wow, that's neat. But anyway, this one here is the hopper points back to this, and then I've got another one behind here that'll show you more of what it looks like, you know. But I always leave my doors open anyway, unless I've got animals in here, then I'll close them and stuff like that. But yeah, they're all pointed this direction, and they all go down here. And you can't put a corner one down here, one of these. You can't put a corner one there into here because it'll only close like this side will close, or you can put one here and close it this side and open it, but then you'll have an open hole. So then I put a brick to cover that space up. And then I got another brick here to cover it, but they basically go around behind these boxes, and then they go back here, and I'll show you. I'll open this thing up so you can look in there and see it. Oh, I gotta take this out. All right, come on. Boop. They go that way, then they turn and go this way, and then it goes into another, and then it goes into, and it turns like kind of like this direction, like that, and it goes into the side of the dispenser that shoots it out like a dispenser is like a soda machine where it shoots out whatever you put in it and you click out, and then in here it'll come out this side over here, and it comes out this side, and then you have the water that takes everything up to the top like that. And when you build it, you know, you have to put glass around it or boxes around it so the water doesn't escape. And then you have then when it shoots out, you have to put water. Like, you can't go up to the top and just fill it up with water with one bucket of water. You have to go to each block. You have to go to that spot, put water, then you got to come here, put water, then you got to put water in that box. You got to go all the way up doing each box has to have water separately, or else the bubbles and it won't work. And then of course this year you got a repeater, and one's a repeater, the other one's I forget what the heck it's called without looking at it. I don't remember. But anyway, this is sort of like on and off switch. You can click on it and it'll turn it off, and click it back on. This is one of those things where it's a timer, and if you click it all the way to where it's at now, where the side by side, it's the fastest. But if you click on it once, twice, 3 times, that's actually 4, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and all that does is the further away from the other one, it makes it run slower. So let's say you were going to have 2 of them like this, one over there and one over here, and you wanted this one to run faster, you could leave it like that, and you can set it up where you can have 4 of them in a row. And if you didn't want like all 4 of them being put in the same box at the same time, you could click on 1 to be 1, 1 to be 2, 1 to be 3, 1 to be 4, and like that. And then what would happen is the 1 would go in first, then the 2 would go second. So it'd be like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that type thing. And then you have to have the dust, and that's more like your electrical wires. And so you have to have a round circuit here to make all of this continually work all the time like that. And then you have to have one power source to come up here, and that basically anything that's connected to this box there, this box, that box, anything on the outside box like that will work, but the diagonal boxes won't work. So you'll notice this thing goes crazy in a little bit. It'll open and close, open and close, open and close, because it's powering that box to work, you know, or that section to work. If I had one over here, it would do up and down like that. But this basically is supposed to make this thing shoot out, shoot out, shoot out, shoot out like that. So, and so then once it comes out, of course, you remember it goes up to the top. And so we're going to go ahead and run out here and check this out. Now, when this thing starts working, you want to make sure you look in this window if you want to see if it's moving up, if they're going up and down, or this window to see if they're going up and down. Because if you get by the corner window here, you're so close to the center hole there that you'll end up sucking all the pieces back up into your you know, body, or into your, you know, into your thing, that it doesn't have a chance to go up. And then of course that's just the back of it and everything. This is just an empty box here, and oh, there you go. And then this one here is all a couple more items that I put in there and stuff like that. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and grab the boxes here. And I'll just put some stuff like I want to put this. I got to put these back upstairs. Let's see, the wool I want up there. I want this up there because I can always put that away. I'm going to leave that on my body there. Let's see, I know there's stuff going up now. So I'm going to, I'll put this in there once I get going. Let's see, that, okay. This there, that, okay, that's right. Okay, well, we can go pick this up right here. But let's throw this in there. Boom. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to run around here, and you'll see that this thing, when it starts working, you'll notice that this thing will start going crazy when the things come through here. There you go. See, now it's going crazy. And then you look through the window here without getting too close to the thing here. Oh, come on. And you'll see the bars coming out of the bottom of it being shot out through the Coke machine, and then the water makes them travel up to the top. And it's an elevator type mechanism. And then if I go back up here, I'll wait right here, because once it stops working, all 64 of those cobblestones are done, then you'll see it stopped working. Now, an odd number is going to make it come back up. Even number will drop it down, or depending on which one it was or whatever. Let me go back here, and I'll close this back up here, put these back the way they were so they look good. And I got to put my one piece back in here so it looks nice. And then these are just extra ones. I haven't really gotten in here yet to cover them up and stuff like that. And I do have these here, and I was thinking about putting a couple here, but then of course, you know, I didn't want it to be too weird looking with, you know, and that's the back of it was where these things were, so I didn't want them exposed and everything to it. But anyway, it's just some stuff I threw down here, all the extra crap that I don't really need. I could have put those, I guess when I get up top, I'll put the other pieces down here that I didn't want, the extra ones. But when we get back up here, you'll notice that it stopped working, of course. And in here is, of course, all of the pieces that I put up here, so they'll come up to the top here. And that's how that basically works. It's pretty easy build, you know, to make. You know, you basically just work on. I'm gonna build another one in another video so you can see it, and I will, when I do the video build and link to it, how I do it and everything, I will show I will give credit to the guy that, you know, I watched the video on how we did it and stuff like that. But let me see. Let me go put all these away here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and build the one of the food item ones, and I'll give credit to it while I'm working on it. I got my other charger going, so once it's fully charged, then I'll do that video. Let's see here. I think I got everything, all the food out of here that I wanted. All right. Now I did have some cooked food in there, and I will do that cooked food later. So let me put the raw food over here. I'm gonna put a new chest up here with raw food and cooked food and stuff like that. Mushrooms, I'll put all them in new boxes and everything. But let me see. Got the food in the right spot. Let's see. Do I have anything I want to? Let's see. Go over to my chest here on this side and see if I can pigs. I got birds going crazy out there. We got bird food, bird feeder, and all that stuff out there. All right, let's see. All I gotta do all. Okay, all. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see, what else do I have here? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see that well like I want to. That. Let's see. Anything else in here I can build up? Okay, there we go. Okay, polished ones there. Coarse dirt. No, I don't have anything else. Oh, no problem, no problem.
I think we only really need 2 of them, but one of them looks like it's supposed to have a vacuum line. Like it's got a little nozzle for it. I don't know. I really don't know, but
well, just whenever you figure out exactly what we need, you know, we can go get it. You know, whenever you want to get it. All right. Yeah, she's the mechanic of the house. Let's see, get some of these going so I can get my those full, and then this back to being full again. All right. Let's see. Let's go put the rest of our stuff away here. Let's see. Put these away. Okay. Wool. That goes. Where did I put wool? Did I put it in here? Yeah, wool. Okay, wool's in this one. And then my polished goes in the box spot. Okay, put all this in the right spot. That's the right spot. That's the only place I can put it right now. This goes over here. Oh yeah, that goes up in here, so put that in there. Get all this out of my hands so I can do it right. I really need to put another one right here, but I have too much stuff. Oh, I'll go ahead and put these and cook them up while I'm in here so I can have more room for other stuff. I usually put this up here, and let's see, that's 56, just the right amount. And then I put this right here, this one here, this one over here. But see that, see, I guess I could put my, this down here, get it out of the way, and then move my, Doin and all that over here, because that's my polished one. That move this over here out of the way. I guess I can put my bars there. Now I got room for a couple more things. Because when I get the blue one, and when I get the, and then like whatever here goes up here, and then I'll have the bars of it will go there. So yeah, that gives me a little bit more room. So let's go ahead and put this in our box right here. This is our, I think, is this the one? Yeah, that's the one with the polished stuff. Eventually, like I said, I'm going to end up putting this, building a lot more of them. I'll put a couple of these down in the basement where I'll have more room and stuff like that. But let's see, I want to put, nope, that's not what I want. I wanted this one. This is 56. 7 times 8 is 56. So that, oh, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. And then put that in there. Okay, now that it's started, now what we're going to do is I'll that's so basically I showed you how to do how it works down. We put one here, some of that, or over there on the other side, you know, or somewhere where I could, you know, have the, you know, stuff go up here to the top, so I wouldn't have to, you know, take all my crap outside and go upstairs and stuff like that. But basically, now this is the show. Oh, I went the wrong side again. Darn it! Around the house in the mulberry bush, mulberry bush, mulberry bush. So, nope, still messed up. I don't even know how to do my own housing. All right, let's go this way. I can go this way. Okay. Uh-oh. Time to kill that man. Kill that man. That's the only man I hate. He's the one that screws you out of all your shit. See, it's like, hey, you give me one of these, and I'll give you one sugar cane. Yeah. You take what, 7 years to finally find one of these bitches? Die already, man. Die already. Hurry up, die. I won't catch my house on fire. Stay with my house. Let's pick up the little things I need. Yeah, those are nice. All right, I'm free. Now you can run. Run free. Be free. Run away. All right, and I still got to work on deciding if I want to put a corner spot on here. But if I put a corner spot on here, I guess I could put a underpinning. But if I do a stairway upside down up here and do a corner spot, it'll look good on the bottom. But then you don't have that look of this on top. So I don't know. Let me go try it. Let's see if I do have well, I do need to I'll do that in a second. But this is what it looks like in the inside. I didn't do nothing but glass. I don't have any support beams on the bottom, but these kind of like are more like support beams on the top that kind of hold all the glass up or something like that. Basically, they're not really a support for the ceiling, but they, you know, in a way they are, but then they're not, you know. So it's like, and you do have an open access and everything. And what I plan to do is when I come back in here, I am going to you know, maybe I'll move these to the centerpiece here. If I do have a centerpiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I can move these to the centerpiece, and then I'll put some of the as to hold up the centerpiece of the roof, maybe. But I can't put a centerpiece here because it's a 4-piece, so that's kind of defeats the purpose. Maybe I can put a metal. Maybe I put the iron piece to connect it to here. Maybe I don't know if it's gonna work, but I can connect it to the ceiling to that, so it's actually holding up the floor. Maybe, but that's only what, 2 of them holding up all this glass. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe I'll put support beams underneath somehow or something like that. I don't know what I'll do, but anyway, I do have a patio on each side of the house, so you can go all the way out. And I was gonna put maybe a access up here, maybe, or something like that. But like I said, you know, I still gotta look at it. See, all the top was basically, I think, all the same. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. 2, 2. Yeah, they all look like basically the same. Might be a little longer on the sides or something, or shorter on the side. I got 3, 3, where I only got 1, 1 on the side of the windows there. So yeah, but I'm gonna end up probably putting some furniture up here. You know, some you know, maybe furniture, but I'm also gonna put like maybe 2 chests here, 2 chests there, 2 chests there, all the way around, and then put the furniture and tables in the middle of it, so it looks like a big old dining room type thing. But anyway, let's find our way out of here. And then we'll go back inside the house, and you can see now I'll tell you about the next thing I learned. Now, once in a while, you'll see this thing will freeze up and glitch like it did when I opened up that chest and everything. But we're going to go ahead and run down in here, and I'll show you basically the setup I have down here. You know, I'm going to end up probably putting some more chests and stuff in here as time goes on. Probably put a couple here. You know, I don't think I can put any here because then I'll be crammed trying to get around this corner. I'll have to stay on this side just so I don't hit that chest. But I might put 2 there, 2 here, or something like that, just to give me more chest. I can't do anything here because the next thing I'm working on, the major big project down here, is the under pathway to where I want to go and stuff like that. And then also I'm going to be putting a couple, like I said, I'm going to do a pattern way where I can put those, what do you call it, those block type things, the not block things, those things underneath there, the hoppers. I'm going to try to put a hopper going into the side of that box, or I can have the hoppers go behind here and connect to these other hoppers. So basically anything I want to come upstairs will go into here and then go up to the top if I have anything that needs to be put upstairs. And then this will, have a hopper underneath it going to wherever I need it to go over here and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of complicated. I'm going to have a lot of waterfalls, or water elevator waterfall, whatever you call it, and a lot of hoppers going down and a lot of water things going up. But this basically is a new section here I built. I got this coming down, and of course, all of this section here, once I get it all ready and everything's situated like I need it to be, I'm gonna come in here and basically I tore a lot of this up when I was building and stuff like that, demolishing and everything. So yeah, I got a lot of space that I'm gonna be clearing all of it out down here, and then I'm gonna clear out all the floor, and it's gonna have it's gonna have the wood coming through, or it's gonna have this yellow or this white material here that's I use for the track, and you can see that's the track part, and then this is the walkway part here. Well, I don't really have walkway part there, but I'm gonna clear all this out slowly and put this gonna actually go out to the ground level out there. It's gonna connect with the outdoor ground. This is going in one direction. Then of course you see this track is going that direction, then you got a track going in that direction. So but let me get out of here. But you can see, so this track goes completely way that way, but then I wanted to make it to where it would go that way all the way out to where I need it to go, and then you could have all the stuff come back this way. And what I'm gonna do is right here in this area, I'm gonna put a couple hoppers sucking shit out of it, so when it comes over here it'll suck it out, and then it'll let it continue going that way to way out there where I need it to go, and then it'll grab or deliver or whatever, and then it'll come this way and stuff like that. So basically it goes around this way. Now this is just the entrance, but right now I have it open, but then eventually I'm gonna close this box off and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have like the hopper, when it sucks it out over here, I'm gonna have the hopper go underground, and it's gonna go all the way over here, and then it's gonna come over here, it's gonna come up and get into this box. So that's gonna be going up, and then it's gonna really get complicated, because some of the stuff that I want that are going to be coming up into these boxes, like in here or something like that, or it's going to come into a secondary box. I'll put a secondary box so I can like look at it and sort it out, and then the stuff that I want to go upstairs, it'll go in here. Now they have complicated ones that are really complicated. I watch videos where they'll have like 50 to 100 of these chests, and you'll have like kind of a device like this. Let's say you have a chest here and a chest here, a chest here and a chest here, and then you've got mechanism that'll connect to the back here, and then you got a mechanism here and a mechanism here and a mechanism here. And so like when let's say you have I've got like all of these items. I want this item, that item, this item, and this item to come out of the tube, the hopper, and you've got some kind of a setup where where only this stuff will come out of the hopper here and go into here. And then you have, then this hopper, you just want this stuff to go in there. So then you've got a setup where you've got this item here in your box, but then the other 4 boxes are closed off. So you'll notice, like, if I open this up and I touch that, you'll notice I've got 4 boxes plus 1. And the 4 boxes here are random. You can put like 1 item in here. So I'll put, like, let's say I'll look at this, like this, the box that you want stuff to go in. So that'll go in this box. And that's the stuff that's going to be passing through, going to where you want it to go. But then you're going to put like wood or something in this box, and it won't allow. Now I'm going to try this if I didn't.